What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Nice little break here after Memorial Day weekend, but we are back at it Wednesday night in the Elswick E-Sports Rising Stars Series. 3 races left for tonight, including tonight, for we are going to crown a champion, and they got a fun one here tonight at the last Great Coliseum. We are at Bristol for 90 laps of concrete, high bank, short track racing. Like a little bit late afternoon sun out here, so going to be a fun one for these drivers. You can see one half of the track in the sunlight, the other half is in the shade. We'll see what that is going to play out here tonight. Like I mentioned, only 3 races left tonight, including this one. So tonight, Bristol, next week, we're going to be heading out to Michigan and then ending the regular season. It is crazy to think that we are almost there. June 21st, Rockingham. See what we can get. We got 12 drivers here so far tonight, and some of this and some point shakeup, as I think all but our points leader has showed up here tonight. That's what happens into the playoffs late in the season. Summer's here. Everyone's kind of resetting, so that's why we try to end the season there. But it's going to be a fun one here tonight. Like I said, 90 laps. I think these drivers are going to put on a show. We'll see if we see some things like we saw earlier in the season, I think in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup, where Corey Sherman had an amazing run here when he got to run Bristol on the Thursday night show. Speaking of our points, let's pull them up. Coming into tonight, leading the way right now by 4 points is Nathan Manwaring, but he's not here. Do not see Nathan here yet. So the 56 has not rolled in. We'll see what's going to happen. He's still got about 6-7 minutes left to get in before we head to qualifying. Matthew Croak is here. He's currently second in place in points. He's currently 9th on the timing board. Larry Brunner is here. He is 3rd place on the board, 1 point back. Joey Saenz, your regular season's point leader, is hoping to rebound here tonight. He is currently 4th in points, 8 points back, and then it is a 3-way tie for 5th place between Nathan Dufton, David Gainforth, and Connor Dudek. They're all here. And then there's 8th place Christian Delgado, another driver that won't be here tonight, but going to be a fun one. Kyle, I know it's a little bit of a smaller crowd, but hey, it's short track racing. That means they're going to be on top of each other all night long.
Hey, you know what? As long as they're on top of each other and not causing any problems, put on a show. We're getting in and out in 30 minutes.
There we go. No, I just noticed in the league Discord, our points leader, Kyle, is not going to be coming in and got a provisional in just in time. But we'll see. That's going to obviously hurt him tonight and make the final 2 races even that much more exciting from a points perspective.
Oh, that is not good. Must be having internet issues again.
Well, you got to think, though, with 12 cars, so he'd come in 13th place in points. Not going to hurt him as bad, but still going to be a hill to climb.
Yeah, it's a decent, just with how close it is, Michigan and Rockingham, it can be done, but yeah, it's a bit of a tough battle.
It'll be a tough battle. We'll see how it's going to all shake out. Now, Kyle, I was talking about this earlier, so it's 90 laps. We don't think fuel is going to bring everybody down, as Joe has a moment there, but we're thinking clean and green, tires might be bringing some drivers down. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, in the previous practice, tires fall off is about a second after 25 laps or so. So I think if, you get a caution halfway, hit, you take your tires, good to go. 13 cars, sure, you get a caution with 20 to go. Pit, you're 13th, but your tires are much faster and you should be able to cut through the field towards the end. And,
Do you see drivers gambling here if we stay clean and green? Do you see anybody coming down after halfway to get a fresh set? Or if we stay clean and green, it's all the way to the end?
I think if the leader does, you'll see everybody else. But if there's like 2 or 3 people that were lapped fairly quickly, I don't think you'll see the majority of the field do it.
We'll keep our eye on that. And it is 1 pit road here tonight. So they're going to be coming into pit road off of turn 2. Green flag or caution, so that is a very long, slow pit road. You'll definitely go a lap or 2 down. I think 2 laps down, won't you?
I think maybe closer to 3 laps down.
Wow. Yeah, so you're going to want to definitely be watching that here tonight. The other piece, we were able to see it from our blimp view. looks like corners 1, 4, 3, and 4 are in the sunlight, and corner 2 and the exit of 2 are in the shade. What's that going to do for these drivers?
Well, it'll make 1 and 2, or what is it? So 2 is in the shade. You said 3 is a
3 and 4 are pure sun. 1 is somewhat shade, and 2 is full shade.
So it'll actually make 1 and 2 a little more slick, and 3 and 4 have a little more grip. It's a transition race, so as the sun starts to set, the track looks beautiful, the sun's in your eyes, and then, you know, you race under the lights and the track is full slick. So it makes you just learn your car, know when it's going to get loose, when it's going to get tight. You know, it just helps you learn car control.
All right, so that'll be something to watch here. Looking for live in right now, Joey Signs out on the track. He is putting in some good times out there. Let's pull up best times. Currently with a 15.10. He's got a 300th of a second lead over Corey Sherman. Corey Sherman on a Thursday night when he got to come in and race in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup, he put on a show at this track.
Yeah, he was. He's quite the concrete Corey, we like to call him here. That was quite the night for Northern Empire. It was a nice clean sweep and helped us with some points. But yeah, any concrete Corey shows up, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Going to keep our eye on that. Now, Kyle, you said it's a transition race here tonight. Are we normal sun, or are we in super speed mode?
It'll be super speed mode. So
all right.
Or, well, 2x, so double speed.
Double speed, all right, double speed. Alan Ayers is out. He had a fun run last night. Here he is in the 94. Just got loose on those fresh tires.
He actually joined us for a little bit. And, it was quite nice getting to talk to Alan there.
Larry Brunner is out on the track right now. Kind of a quiet track right here with only 2.5 minutes left before we go into qualifying. The points battles are close here. Kyle, only 3 races left with tonight. Next week, Michigan, and then finishing it off at Rockingham. What are your thoughts on these final 3 races?
I think out of the 3, the Bristol is probably the biggest wild card, and then I would say Rockingham is the next closest wild card, and then Michigan. Michigan's a draft track. Everybody runs Michigan. Yeah, that'll probably be the most tame out of the next 3, I would say.
Big
I just saw that too.
Yeah.
9. I think that's what you call a milkshake.
Mark Morton is here. Now, he picked up a win, played spoiler right before we went on our break, so we'll see what he can get done here tonight.
Yeah, 2 short tracks right back to back, but they could not drive any different.
Yeah, very different tracks.
Bristol's like flying a fighter jet in a gymnasium. Just everything comes at you so fast. You just got to be ready for it.
You can see here. I mean, once they heat those rear tires up, it is hard to get them cooled back down, and they got to be real gentle coming out of the corners.
Yeah, it's just being easy. Just easy on that throttle, easy on the steering. You're nice to the tires, they'll be nice to you.
Corey Sherman out there with his fancy rig, makes everybody jealous.
Drove in one of those. That's a rough ride, especially here.
He had a fun ride when we did the Indy 250. He went airborne and had some fun in that rig. But, God, we got a minute left. We're going to step aside for the Stars and Stripes, and we'll be right back with race number 3 here in the playoffs in the Elswick E-Sports Rising Star Series.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag
right, qualifying underway. Kyle, this might be one of our fastest qualifyings we're going to have all season long. We're going to ride on here with Larry for one lap around Bristol.
I'm trying to find him. There we go.
Over here, lifting that throttle up, coming out of turn 2, now into the heat. 3 and 4, full sun.
For 2 laps, you can actually run around the bottom and be a little faster. Man, he's running about middle to bottom here. Just a little bit, bring it up towards that wall, and right back down to the bottom here in 3 and 4. Get a real nice jump out of the corner. Bit of a slide.
Woo! Just stays in it there, doesn't get into the wall. He's going to improve just a little bit. Yes, second. Joey Signs' opening lap is going to go to the top of the board. Oh, he's going to get in the wall there. Corey Sherman right to the top.
And that was his first one, so here he is back to the bottom out of 4. This is a nice lap.
See what this one's going to do. What's going to improve to? Yeah, a little bit slow. I was going to say his first sector looked to be a little bit off. See, Matthew Crook is out here. I think that's his first lap. It might be opening lap here. Ooh, Joey did not. Oh, Joey did hit the sign. Oh, no, I didn't get in the wall on that first one, so he is good. And he's going to come in 8th. How about Mark Morton is sitting there. Let's see if he gets the car rolling.
All right, he's waiting for just a little bit of cloud.
They play games with us sometimes. All right. Connor's out on the track. Ooh, that rear end is wanting to say hello to that wall.
It comes up fast. As you're coming up out of the hole, the car gets light and it sends you right to the wall.
Right.
5.
Joe Ogle, 55 here, is coming out onto the track.
A bit of a higher line for Joe here.
Maybe trying to build that momentum up on this opening lap here.
Yeah, maybe. There is a sweet spot there. If you can get your tire right on that seam, right around the bottom, it'll just pull your car right around. But it's a fine line.
First lap there is going to move up into 7th. See if he starts to improve here. He's only 7 tenths or 100ths off in the middle sector. And he's going to say hello to the wall. He was on a better lap, too. He was moving much faster. All right, so let's go to our last time we were out 2 weeks ago. Race winner, Mark Morton.
Woohoo! That's getting her.
A little bit of a wiggle there. Let's see what that's going to do. Or is this the opening lap?
Oh, what? None of his laps counted. Huh. That's weird.
Now, we've had this happen before where the laps aren't counting for some reason for a few drivers, or just not showing for us here. Maybe for him, but yeah, it's just not. We've had this before.
Huh. Well, that's not good.
Well, he gets to do the back to the front challenge.
Yep, quiet track.
Yeah, so it looks like Shantosh did not qualify as expected.
Nope. Yep.
Nathan Dupton did not qualify, and then we saw Mark attempt to. I think that was his second attempt because he was showing a time and speed prior to that. So sometimes that happens after update week.
Yeah, it's update week, so everything's kind of wonky. They still got to put out their week 1 patch.
I think they already scheduled it too, didn't they? I think week 1 patch is already scheduled.
Yeah, probably. It's probably tomorrow or something.
That's not going to derail the fun here tonight. 20 seconds left, and then it is 90 laps here at the Elswick E-Sports Rising Stars Series. It's getting a lot more shaded out now, so that whole transitioning from shade to sun, not really going to be a factor as more of the track is getting under the shade of the giant grandstands here. The Coliseum, Kyle. Going to be a fun one.
Yeah, world's fastest Coliseum. It's going to be a blast.
All right, laps. They are going to get gridded up here. So with that, we're going to pull up our starting lineup here. Starting on the front row, Corey Sherman. And right behind him will be, right next to him will be Joey Signs. Row 2, we'll see David Gainforth and Larry Brunner. So a couple playoff drivers all up here. Corey Sherman trying to play spoiler. Row 3 going to be Alan Ayers and Chris Letts. Row 4, Joe Ogle and Craig Schroeder. And then rounding out your top 10, starting top 10 will be Matthew Croak and Connor Dudek. Behind there, Matt Shontosh, Mark Morton. And then rounding out the field, driver 13, trying to go from the back to the front, will be Nathan Dufton.
Oh, remember, he put in a provisional. He is packed up and headed to Michigan early.
Nathan Dufton did, huh?
Yep.
Oh, all right. So looks like it's both Nathans. Oh, maybe I was thinking Man Morning put in the provisional, but it was actually Nathan Dufton did. So never mind.
Yes, Nathan Dufton did.
Yeah, I don't know how to read. So
Hey.
really big hit tonight for the points leader.
Yes, very big point. Very big hit.
All right, they're rolling. Screen here was already showing there was an incident somewhere on the track, but I think it was just not rolling, just sitting there. So gonna go one more time around.
Oh yeah, there we go. Track is in full shade at this point.
Pretty soon those lights will be coming on. Corey Sherman's going to take the outside lane here.
Yeah, that's the preferred lane here at Bristol. It's just you rip that top, you can keep your momentum up coming out of the corner. Even if someone does stick on your bottom or stick on the inside of you, going into one, you just rip the top and come down the hill and take off.
All right, there's the most aggressive exit of a pit truck ever, or pace truck. Green is out. We are underway here.
As expected, Corey into the lead.
Yeah, really good start there for Corey. Ooh, see David Gainforth sliding around. Car in the background sliding around as well.
He saved it.
Joey Signs already putting some pressure on up here early in this race. You wonder if they're just trying to separate and then they'll ride this out for a minute.
That would be the smart thing to do. Just build your gap and then fight it out.
Ooh! Chris Letts is into the wall there, coming out as they are battling here for third place. Larry Brunner underneath Craig Schroeder.
Oh, he's back in the wall.
How much is that damage going to hurt? That was a pretty heavy hit.
As long as it isn't suspension damage, he should be fine. With Bristol, you know, the aerodynamics here don't mean anything. He could probably still win in the modified. But if your suspension is damaged, then it's just a horrible thing for you after that.
There's Mark Morton. He's sliding up. Oh, what was happening to Alan Ayers? He was sliding. He had to catch it. He's way down on the apron. So early here, some drivers are sliding around. Mark Morton already up 4 spots. Same with Craig Schroeder and Connor Dudek. So some drivers that are moving up quick.
Yeah, it looks like Alan just kind of got into the corner, maybe a little bit too much rear brake, and just, she looped around and pulled her to the apron.
I think that's
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Looks like he used the apron to straighten his car back out.
Up at the front, though, Corey Sherman already up to 7/10 of a second lead. Slowly putting Joey Signs in that rearview mirror, but Joey Signs starting to fight back here a little bit.
Yeah, you can see the two different lines here running at Bristol. Corey's running a bit more of a middle to high, and Joey's there right ripping the bottom.
Hey, man, at this pace, like 15 laps for now, they might be dealing with traffic.
It comes up fast. They call it the world's fastest conveyor belt.
Yeah, so 1 and 2 right here. You can see they're now just getting into turn 1, and the rest are coming out as we got yellow out on the track. First one of the night, and Craig Schroeder is pointed the wrong way on the front straightaway here. So first caution. I'm coming down and getting tires.
Oh, yeah. All right, I will be right back.
All right, so Kyle's going to go do some admin duty. We're going to go up to the leaders, and we'll go back and see what happened to Craig there to bring out the first caution. He is going to go a lap down potentially. No, they're going to let him have it back, so he's going to get waved around. So leaders are going to catch the pace car. They were working out to a 3.5 second lead already, this two, before the caution came out. So now they got to rebuild it. Oh, now the 54 is slowing down here, so maybe they weren't letting him go around the pace car, so he will be a lap down. Yep. They are not going to allow the 54 to be back on that lead lap here, so. All right, so under caution, this would be pit entry here. Do I see anybody coming down? Yeah, towards the back here, Mark Morton's going to come down and David Gainforth, Chris Letts, Shantosh, so looks like half the field is going to stay out and half the field is going to come down. Might as well. It's unlimited tires. Get them while you can. All right, let's go back and see what happened to Craig here for first caution of the night. It's the 54. Oh, the 44 kind of gets up into the wall, comes down. Oh, the 55 is there, so that was just real tight racing right there for a minute. 54 is going to slide around, but looks like he might have got some help there from the 55. Here's a view from Joe, so you can see there. And he might be thinking the 54 came down, so there might be a little bit of a debate on who's going to take the claim for that caution. And I can tell because Kyle is still away waiting for a claim on that caution to come in. As now Craig's going to come down onto pit road. Connor Dudick is going to choose to come in, so he kind of made a second decision here, and he is going to come back down pit road. Not worry about track position.
All right, no claim on that one.
No claim.
It sounds like Corey will be taking the outside. Although claims are still open, but
Until right about now. No, wait, no, they're on the backstretch.
yeah, they're on the backstretch. Tell you what, it gets confusing when you're ripping laps and you're like,
Where are we?
"Where am I in?"
I used to race with a buddy of mine, and he'd always, on this track, he'd always be like, I have no idea where I'm at. And I'm like, well, one part has the flag and the other one doesn't. And he was like, I can't see it.
Yeah. Look for the big stripe on the track.
All right, lights are out, so no claim. Our replay showed it to be very interesting, Kyle. Looked like there, so two drivers might be having a disagreement with each other. We'll see what the drivers committee will say post-race. Corey back to the top. Does Joey have anything on this restart? Kyle, you have to remind me every time who controls the start. Corey.
Yes, Corey controls the start.
All right, so he'll get a good jump. So Joey's going to want to be on it right now, listening. You see Corey, he wants to go. Larry's right there.
Really high. It's a really good line for Corey there, right up to the wall.
Really good jump there. Here it comes. Joey on the inside, starting to get a run.
Watch David Gainforth there ripping the outside. The front two just kind of pulled away real fast.
A little bit of a wiggle there. Yeah, they've already got almost a second lead over Larry here. Joe Ogle right behind him.
A little bit of contact there in the back. Mark Morton in the wall, but that's fine. Just a little bit of a kiss.
Got Shantosh right in front of him. So we had a mix there of drivers who elected to pit and drivers who didn't. David Gainforth is the highest placed driver right now on fresh tires. Everyone else is a car or two behind him. Alan Ayers, though, ripping that top lane with those fresh tires. Here he comes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, 10-lap run. Tires matter after 10 laps, or do they not?
Here comes Shantosh on the bottom side. So Alan electing to rip the top lane. Shantosh ripping the bottom. Corey and Jory are already back out to a 2-second lead for those two. It's a whole different class up there. Corey and Joey. What did I say?
It's a Corey and Jory.
Corey and Jory. K and J.
You made them friends. Corey's starting to pull away now.
Everybody wants to be friends with Corey with his rig.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, where is he? Let's look in. I would think maybe a little bit more lean in the corners, but I mean, it probably feels like it's lean and pretty heavy.
Oh yeah. There's settings in iRacing where you can like fix your VR camera so when your car goes into the corner, the caution.
Yeah, another caution, and I was seeing all sorts of cars jump around, move all over the place. David Gainforth isn't a modified. All right, we'll jump back and see what brought that caution out as we were talking about Corey and his rig. But we'll see here. Do they come down pit road this time? What is it going to look like?
Oh, be interesting.
What would you be doing? I would have came down the first pit or caution, and I'd be coming down the second caution. And it looks like they're going to come in. So Allen pit the last time. What's he going to do? He's going to come in. So it looks like they're all going to come down. Nobody going to gain any advantage here.
And the spoiler alert for the replay, Allen has claimed the caution.
All right. Well, since you're going to spoil it. Here, Allen. So you can see Allen ripping that top lane. Oh, looks like Allen gets into the back of the 44 and Gainforth, heavy contact.
Those are the ones that suck. That you're driving nice and straight, and all of a sudden, there's a car that comes across you. Like,
oh, now wait a minute.
What the hell was that?
Wait a minute. We did have a car stay out. Wait just a minute. We're gonna watch this battle here. See, David Gainforth probably gonna take that roll of flex tape. Let's watch. Yep, roll of flex tape. Battle off of pit road, Corey, Joey, and Joe Ogle, but the 54, Kyle, looks to have stayed out.
That's interesting. He was involved in that last caution, so, he got tires then. 8 laps on the tires here. Just might as well just stay out and see your luck.
See what you can do here now. Interesting. All right. Our chat is saying the first caution was a racing incident. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is it though?
I don't know. Depends on who's saying it.
Mike. So yeah, is it though? Oh wait. Okay. So now what's happening?
Well, what's going on?
Well, now Craig Schroeder is underneath, and cars are going around him.
Huh. That is. Oh, that's interesting.
I wonder if he was lucky dog, but chose not to pit because it's such a long pit stop. He got to the lead, and now he'll go back to the end of longest line because I do believe he was a lap down.
Oh, maybe that's it.
That will be it. Okay, so he got his lucky dog, chose not to pit. Now he's got to start at the end of the longest line. Yeah. It's like we've done this all season, Kyle. All right, back up at the front where the battle has been. Fresh tires now. Does Joey have anything? Corey's been right up on that wall on these restarts. Looks like Joey's going to move right up there, almost with him. Nope. He's falling back here a little bit. Back under caution.
Sorry, iRacing. Admin. Lots of stuff happening. To give a penalty.
Oh, somebody forgot.
Somebody had lots of stuff going. That's okay. We got it all sorted out.
All right. I was getting amped up there.
Now you get to get amped up again.
We're closing in on 1/3 of the way through this race. I love it.
Quick and easy.
All right, second restart of the night. I'm surprised that Joey has not gotten closer. Oh my God, it keeps messing with the car. What? Okay, there we go. Okay.
There we go.
All right. So what I would say then on this one is I would anticipate if I'm Joey and I know Corey's going all the way up to that wall, I'm trying to get right next to him.
Yep.
We saw Coleridge actually do this on one of the short tracks.
He did that at Richmond. I noticed that running behind him. He's running really high.
When it created that gap where the bottom line couldn't kind of close it out without getting a penalty for speeding under the pace laps here. So
it's all about getting a straight run off the corner.
Yeah, Joey really is not just yet. He's kind of fading. You can see the fade back there. This is almost a car. And then it'll close in right there, and really good start there. Joey caught sleeping just a little bit. Matthew Croak had a good start.
Joey sends it in there to make sure he gets second place, but he's got a nice run off of off of 2 days. Even I get confused.
We don't even know where we're at. It's
no.
Oh, Matthew Croak is sideways in the background. Into the wall. Oh, parking lot. Lots of modifieds.
Oh, lots of modified. Lots of modifieds.
Craig Schroeder was in it. Matt Shontosh was in it. Mark Morton is in it. Alan Ayer. Yeah, he was sideways. You can see there, oh, it just snaps on him. Joe Ogle gets into it and then comes right down in front of everybody. And, oh, yeah, Matt Shontosh got the worst of that. That's right on with Matt. Here's what he's looking at. So we can see the 0-2 get loose. He's off the gas brakes, and then heavy contact there.
Yeah, when you see that car coming back across the track, you're just screaming. You're like, ah, and then you get hit. Just ran in the back of the field.
All right, might have been the easiest claim for you to get all night here.
Yeah, it was one of the fastest.
Ooh, Joey Sainz trying to see if he can get Corey to go down pit road.
The old faker. Nope.
All right, so every car that was involved in that caution is coming down pit road. So Mark Morton, Alan Ayers, Craig Schroeder, Matthew Croak, Matt Shontosh. Chris Letts has been on and off pit road here today. He's got heavy damage, and I think he already used that roll of flex tape, Gal, because he is sitting there. He's missing everything up at the front.
Yeah, he's got a modified for sure.
Yeah, 100% no hood. I don't think we've ever seen that before. I don't remember. These cars didn't get the new damage model.
No, they've had it. I think they've had it for a while.
We just haven't had one with that amount of contact then, I guess.
Yeah.
Joey probably hates it because Joey was having a good run right there.
Yeah, this is just helping Corey. There he is, freaking swimming like a crocodile in behind Corey.
Right now, your top 5, Corey Sherman, Joey Sainz. Those two have not changed from the 1-2 positions. Joe Ogle in third, up 4 spots. Gainforth is currently in 4th. He is down a spot. And then Connor Dudek right now up 5 spots, rounding out the top 5.
You know, like 10 laps ago, David Gainforth was on a modified, spinning down the front stretch. And now here he is, back and forth.
Oh, he is back and forth position. Yep. Mark Morton is coming back down. This just tells me he's getting damage repaired under the cautions here, but
yeah, try to save that fast repair.
Yeah. I still feel like it's a pretty long pit road to have this kind of strategy. I mean, it makes sense at a lot of like the 1.5 miles, but here,
yeah,
you don't get that much time to do the repairs.
Maybe like a few seconds and that's it.
Yeah, and then you got to get right back out. But yeah, he is coming down. His Supra has seen better days. Or he's just driving through pit lane. He didn't even stop. They're just playing games with us at this point. But I believe the lights are out on the pace truck, so I think we are getting... No,
nope,
they're still on. They're just doubling up on me for fun.
Admin messed up again.
All right, we might just have to kick Kyle out of the booth.
Don't worry. Two more races, and I'm done adminning.
I'm thinking the 26 might have paid the admin.
Maybe.
You're not supposed to just agree with it right out the bat.
No, I didn't agree. I said maybe. No.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
All right, so now the lights are out. Corey back up on that outside lane. We'll see if Joey gets right up on that door early here.
See, he's beat him 3 times on these previous cautions, running that outside, and he still doesn't get up there.
Much better start, though, this time. Corey doesn't really get good starts there. Joey, full send mode into turn 1.
Really right back on that bumper.
He's right there. Oh, almost gives him the bumper.
He's getting antsy. He's knowing all these cautions are coming out, so it's like, yeah, just get to the front and then.
And yellow once again on the track here. Alan Ayers. So 40 laps, 4th caution. That's 10. That's 1 every 10 laps at this point. They all last pit lap 24 for your top 5. I don't know if they'll be coming down this time. Let's just jump back, see what happened here. Seems like Alan and Larry here have kind of set each other out. Looks to be a little bit more of a net code piece, though, but they were really tight racing there. 3 wide. And the 94 is going to get the worst of it. All right, so the 26th up here. Remember, those in the chat, you can live watch timing. So live timing is available if you want to see kind of what's going on, the intervals, the sectors, who last pit, what strategy they're on. You can all see that now, new here on the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. All right, so leaders are going to stay out. Mark Morton is going to come back down, get more damage repaired. Try not to hit the water barrels.
All right, so far nobody has claimed that one.
Replay would probably lean towards netcode if I was in the driver committee, but they were tight, and you know, someone once told me netcode shows intent.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Word of advice that I was told when I first started iRacing, even before I took my first green flag: if you're involved in the wreck, it's your fault.
There you go. I don't want to distract the admin, so we get an extra pace lap.
Nope, nobody has claimed it yet. So
all right, so we're good.
Nobody's getting a penalty.
I think. Okay, look, Chris Letts was able to. I think he had to take a tow, but he's back out here with that fast repair. Although he is 13 laps down.
Oh, he probably had it unchecked, and then before it finished the tow, forgot to check it.
At this pace, he might get back on the lead lap.
He very well might.
All right, lights are out on the pace car, but I'm not saying nothing until that green flag comes out. That is the most disgusting sushi roll I've ever heard in my life.
What?
Mike's talking about peanut butter sushi. Doesn't sound appealing at all.
I try it.
You probably would.
Hey, we have peanut butter jelly wings up here.
Nah.
So good.
Although, hey, all right, restart here. Oh, really good restart for the 26 again. Joey's got a really good entry, though, into 1. He can carry a lot of speed. Kyle, you ever had a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I have not.
Oh, 10 out of 10. Must try. Oh, in the background, Joe Ogle, Connor Dudek, and our 5th caution of the night. Chris Letts is going to get a lap back. They came around. They were door to door. Got tight, got loose.
Oh, I'm gonna make an NIS tonight.
They're coming around. Oh, you can see there. Oh, yeah, the 55 maybe moves up. Thinks the 59 was maybe a little bit higher. They're going to door slam and into the wall. Both of them go. Let's watch that one more time here from the top. So you can see Connor's got that run on the outside.
All right, that one was claimed by the 55.
All right, yeah, I was going to say, it kind of looked like he may have thought he had more room at the top. The 59 was not all the way up and then just got into him, and that's going to send both of them around. Hard contact into that inside wall. If this was Dover, we'd still be clean and green, but Bristol going to bring out the caution. Maybe. If we could just stay green from this point forward, Kyle, you might be able to. All right, a few more drivers coming back down pit road. Mark going to continue to get the damage repaired. Alan Ayers, Joe Ogle's on there. Connor Dudek is on there.
All right, so this gets all cleaned up.
I was just going to say, if it went clean from here on out, you might be able to. Maybe. All right, so we got some drivers towards the back. Kyle, they're coming in, but they're just getting some damage repaired. You can see where they've already used some of their fast repairs. So like Allen here is on there. Connor is still on pit road as well with some damage getting repaired. He's been on pit road now for over a minute and a half. Don't forget any type of thing, admin work you have to do so we don't get extra pace laps here.
Already done.
All right. So Corey Sherman still leading the way. Joey Signs. David Gainforth is up back into third, right where he started. And how about this? Craig Schroeder wrecked, led a lap for a minute during the Lucky Dog, had to go all the way to the back. Here he is, 4th place, up 4 spots. Not to be outdone, though, up 6 spots, cracking the top 5 is Mr. Matt Shantosh.
And he got relatively clean. Oh, he took that fast repair.
He did take the fast repair, yeah.
Okay.
All right, lights are out. Joey back, or Joey onto the inside. Corey, I almost did it again. Corey up to the top.
All right, see if Joey learns his lesson.
If he gets closer. Like, it looks like he wants to, and then he doesn't, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Corey's been keeping him guessing, though, on where he wants to launch. Another really good start there. Craig was trying to time it just right, missed it just by a little bit. Corey and Joey are going to pull out. David Gainforth and Matthew Croker are going to be side by side. Ooh, Gainforth going to walk up the track just a little bit. I'm telling you, back here, this is where I'm getting nervous. Larry Brunner, they were 3 wide again for a moment. I think Larry, with that damage, it is slowing him down and pulling him back. Woo!
Yeah, no hood, that's hurting him. It's probably a bit damage too.
Matt Shantosh must have got loose or slid back as he has dropped now into 7th position. Mark Mort was able to get around. saw there, Craig Schroeder and Matthew Croak both drifted into the wall.
Watching this battle for the lead from the blimp, Joey, who really closed in on Corey, but it sacrifices his middle corner speed, and Corey pulls away off the corner. So it's about even. So they kind of what's that?
Courtney. Yeah, I can see it's kind of Joey's got a really good entry, and then the 26 will get him on exit.
Yeah, Joey running that bottom, that's going to start hurting his rear tires.
Side-by-side battle here for third place. Matthew Croak trying to go the long way around the outside of Craig Schroeder. Mark Morton sneaking into the background there.
And he clears him.
That's clear in the 54. 54 was struggling on corner exit here.
If that door opens to the 52, and the 52 is going to be side by side. Oh, it looks like David Gameforth's going to follow him.
Yeah, the 54 just cannot get power out of the corner. He is having to catch it every time. You just wonder if that's some of that damage there.
He's on older tires too, isn't he?
Craig last pit 33, Gameforth pit 24. So Gameforth actually out of this group, and our two leaders are on the oldest tires. Ooh, Gameforth there, right off the nose of Shantosh down to the apron. That got close. All right, so up at the front here, Joey Sainz, 0.6 of a second back from Corey Sherman, but they've already worked back up to a 3-second gap over everybody. They are just in a whole nother league.
Yeah, just a whole other area code. Corey's in a different area code right now.
Yeah, he's climbing up there. So we'll work through the top. We'll go through top 5. So Corey Sherman leading the way. What he has done all race long, minus 1 lap under caution. Joey Sainz been right there with him in second place. And then we got to go 3 seconds back as caution comes out. So we'll get back to it and see what we find here. I'm trying to see who has potentially brought it out. Alan Ayers is back into a modified, so I'm wondering if this might be where it's going to be at. But before we go watch that, let's see here. I would imagine driver's going to be coming down pit road.
Yeah, I would. And this would be the last one.
Yeah, I would think I would hear, because we're getting close to just 25 to go. They'll be starting with less than 25 to go on this restart. And we'll go back and watch, but I do believe that might be Alan Ayers. Maybe got loose or something happened there, but his car had heavy damage to it. What's a pit stop look like in Corey's fancy rig? Let's watch. You think it moves them to the side when they jack the car up?
I think so.
All right, let's watch.
And that one was claimed by the 94. Apparently, his motor blew going into corner.
Is that maybe a 4th to 2nd? Well, he had damage though, but so maybe just overheated.
It shouldn't be. Yeah, probably
shouldn't be shifting. I was to say you shouldn't be shifting.
No, this isn't the next gen car.
All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this pit stop here. See how much movement he takes. Look at Joey trying to push him into a speeding penalty. Oh, he does move. It does ever so. Oh, it shakes them around as they're moving the tires on and off. I want one, Kyle. I want it. I want it. All right.
Something
Alan,
interesting to watch here.
Alan has put it on the hauler, so let's go watch here what happened. Let's go full speed. Oh yeah, you can just tell he got way off pace going into the corner, and whoever's behind him just couldn't see it and just got into him, and that's the night there for the 94. And we have a new leader, Kyle, that I did not catch. Oh, because he already pit.
But also something to watch. The 44 had a wrong pit entrance. He pitted coming off of 4.
So he's going to be way in the back. Did take that faster pair. But up at the front is the 55, Joe Ogle. Last pit lap 48. You
Interesting.
know, Joey is hoping he says outside lane.
Yes.
And then he can just roll the bottom with these fresh tires with Corey and see what they can do here. But lights are out. Looks like Joe is going to take the top lane. Maybe. Yes.
Looks like it.
I was hoping those pace lights weren't going to come back on.
Nope.
I'm now worried.
Nope. The 94 has put it on the hauler. He does not have to have an EOL.
So the question here is, if Joe goes up to the wall, do you think Corey will move up and try to know what he's doing? So it'd be interesting to see what line the 26 takes here. But it doesn't look like the 55 is going as high up as the 26 has been doing.
I don't know. I might be worried about the tire spin. The older tires.
A really good start there for Joe. And for Matthew Croak, not as good of a start for Joey. But here they come in the bottom. They are going to clear, but Joe Ogle has pulled away already 0.4 of a second. How fast can Corey Sherman and Joey Sainz chase him down on these fresh tires?
Corey's going to rip that top. Oh, yeah, look at the run he gets. Just waits for the outside to open, and thank you kindly. Joe gets loose a little bit, and
Ooh, in the background, Craig Schroeder's way low.
Joey's going to get him, and Matthew Croak's going to get him too.
Yeah, Joey Sainz getting around. Here comes Matthew Croak.
Boom. Joe cuts him off.
That got close. 19 to go. Ooh, I think I saw a little bumper there.
It's just like a hey, didn't appreciate it, but
It wasn't a block. It was just kind of taking the line away.
yep. Yeah, Matt's running the outside here.
Oh, is he trying to diamond it a little bit?
Yeah, Matt was running the outside. Joe saw that. Joe went up, and Matt crossed him over, and
Look at that. He's able to just power out of that corner. Joey Sainz not giving up here, though. He is right there. Corey Sherman is trying to play spoiler here. Bring home a win. 2 weeks in a row, a non-playoff driver bringing home a win potentially. 16 to go.
it's interesting. It's like the bottom. Oh yeah, Corey started to move down on that bottom too.
Mark Morton is going to get around Joe Ogle. Joe Ogle is just getting out of the way here. I think he's coming down pit road. He knows these tires are not it.
Yep, tires just mean too much.
Yeah, so he is going to come down pit road. 14 to go. That's probably going to end his chances here tonight. Craig Schroeder, Shantosh, and Gameforth here all having a really good battle. This is a battle for 5th place almost, essentially, with these three. Back at the front, 12 to go. Corey Sherman, 0.7 of a second lead over Joey Sainz. They have a 2.5 second lead over Matthew Croak in third. Mark Morton is right there in fourth, trying to see if he can get it back into a top 3 here. And then Gameforth in the back where they are starting to spread out a little bit. But here we go, battle for 3. Mark Morton to the inside. Matthew Croak's going to try to pinch him down on corner exit, Kyle.
These two start racing. That's going to bring the 101 in here. Yeah, just the.
Woo! That was close right there. Yeah, the 0-2 is really choking down that exit, not letting Mark really get a lot of speed out of it. This is the battle right here.
And this is bringing David Gameforth in. Mark gets a little bit loose coming off 2 or 4. What was that 4?
That was 2.
That was 2. Yeah, where he got loose was off of 4. Oh yeah.
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 They're on a corner. Here we go. Another attempt here. 8 to go. No big change at the front. Corey Sherman's actually moved it to a 2.5 lead over Joey Sainz. This is the battle on the track right now.
Mark gets a good exit, but yeah, with Matthew having that outside lane here, just enough to keep him, buddy. Looks like he's going to clear him.
Gonna clear him. Can the 0-2 rebound? Can he do anything? Can he catch again? But now Mark Morton into third. 6 to go. Coming Ross, 5 in the air. 5 laps left here. Concrete Corey still leading the way.
He's running about middle of the track, and I think Joey's still running that bottom.
How about this, though? All of a sudden, it's a 4-car battle with 4 to go. Matthew Crockett, David Gateforth, Craig Schroeder's right there. Here comes Shantosh in the background. They're not done racing yet.
Nope. Never finish racing until the checkered flag flies.
Here we go. Oh! Able to keep it up, though. Luckily, he didn't bounce back down.
No, that's not fun.
All right, coming across. 2 laps left. Corey Sherman's already moved this up to a 2.4-second lead. Going around. Last lap, white flag is in the air. Kyle, we never thought we'd get here.
Nope.
But here we are. Corey Sherman's going to come around. Connor Dudek in 9th place. Going to go a lap down out of the final corner. Picking up another win at Bristol, this time on Wednesday nights. It's going to be Corey Sherman. Joey Sainz is going to come across in 2nd. And Mark Morton is going to come home 3rd place. What a race. It was still exciting tonight. Short race, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of excitement. There you can see Joey Sainz congratulating Corey up there. Now I get to play the game of find everybody. Kyle's got some work to go do with driver panels and whatnot, so we're going to go ahead and start these driver interviews. We're going to start with the race winner, Concrete Corey, picking up another win at Bristol, this time on a Wednesday night. Man, what a race.
Yeah, that was fun. I wish we had more green flag laps there, a lot of cautions, but yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, what you're wanting to say is wish we had more green so I could lap more people. Is that what you're...
Didn't have to left the field.
Now, every now and then, it looked like Joey was kind of giving you a run on these restarts. Were you, at one point, was there any kind of frustration that these cautions might actually be hurting you and just kind of giving Joey more of a chance, or did you feel it was just kind of evening out for you?
Yeah, he was definitely faster on the initial starts. He was keeping right up with me then. I noticed I was pulling away off the corner from him, so yeah, the cautions didn't help that at all. I would just like to see a nice open racetrack in front of me.
Oh, there you go. Well, you were able to get it done, picking up another Bristol win here, so we are definitely going to keep the nickname going of Concrete Corey. But, man, what a race. Playing spoiler to all these playoff drivers. 2 races left, Michigan and Rockingham. Phil, you can play spoiler some more?
Yeah, I'm going to try. I mean, I just want 4 for 4.
There you go. That's a way to do it. Well, Corey, I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
All right, I'd like to thank you guys doing the broadcast, Cyber Thunder, Elswick E-Sports for sponsoring the Rising Stars, Savage Edge. I think my wife's watching, Amanda. Give her a little shout out, and I think my buddy Chris is watching too. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for you guys doing Cyber Thunder.
We appreciate it. They've been watching. They've been hearing us all night long talk about how we want your rig. So, all right. Well, congrats again here tonight on the win. And maybe we'll be talking to you again next week.
All right, or tomorrow.
Or tomorrow, maybe. That's right, tomorrow, maybe. All right.
I don't think so, Gateway.
Well, we'll see. It's not concrete.
Yeah, I know.
All right, well, maybe we'll talk to you tomorrow then.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll see you. Get him out of there. And let's go up 2nd place. Had some opportunities, had some runs, had really good corner entry. But Joey just going to come home 2nd place here tonight, but a pretty good run.
Yeah, no doubt. Knew Corey was really fast here going into it. I think last time he lapped the whole field and then kind of backed off, but could have got to him if we had a green-white checkered. It might not have been pretty, but I mean, I think us two, we definitely had the best cars out there tonight. It was good to get away from the mess that was behind us, and sure, nobody enjoyed that race, but hopefully we can clean it up going into next week.
Yeah, next week. You came in, you were a little bit down in the points, about 8 points down, but second placers probably going to tighten that up here. It's a tight group. Not a lot of cars to do some separation here tonight, but you got Michigan and Rockingham to round out the season. You still feeling pretty good bringing home a championship?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last week we should have won the race, but got drove through going into 3 and 4 by somebody who acted like it was their first time. So we'll remember when we're out there next to those drivers, and we'll keep going into next week. Look to carry this momentum.
There we go. I think unofficially here, this is going to move you back up to the points lead coming out of here. So that's a good spot to be. 2 races left. Joe, I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
Yeah, thanks for you guys, Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network, putting on the best broadcast. I wish we could put on a better race tonight, but like I said, we'll get out to them next week. Everybody at Longshot, teammate Sean Tosh out there tonight, got caught up in some of those crashes, but we'll see him out there next week.
There we go. All right. Well, maybe hey, we may be talking to you tomorrow night, potentially.
You might.
You might. All right. All right. Joey, have a good rest of the night, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
All right. Let's get him out of here. Let's move in our third place finisher. A little bit of adventurous night here for you, Mark, but you're going to make your way back through the crowd there with some cautions and come home with a podium finish, third place.
Yes, sir. I am very shocked, but I'll take it. I've noticed that I learned if I doubt myself on certain tracks, I always end up at the end of the night talking to you. So I should start doing that more often.
Just doubt yourself on every track moving forward. Like, nah, I can't do it.
I almost quit because I was having issues because the update with the wheel. I mean, I hardly ever have time to race and I work so much. But my graphics were absurd. I was about to just throw in the towel for the night, but luckily I'm glad I didn't. So it's a good night.
Yeah, you essentially, I kind of joked during qualifying because you also got the qualifying bug where it didn't record any of your time, and so almost completed a back to the front, but a third place finish here. You got 2 races left here on the Wednesday nights, Michigan and Rockingham. You feel you can continue to play spoiler and maybe pick up that second win on the season?
Well, certainly hope so, as long as Chris doesn't, show up. I mean, excuse me, not Chris. I was looking at your name. As long as Corey doesn't show up, I might have a chance. No, so I qualified, and then after I ran my first lap, I hit the wall, and so I spun out right as I crossed the finish line. So my first lap didn't count, but I mean, so technically, it is a back to front. But I mean, in my eyes, I won the race because Joey was absurdly fast, and Chris was, dang it, I did it again. Joey was absurdly fast, and Corey was just lights out. So thankfully for those cautions, because definitely both of them would have put everybody a lap down.
Well, Clash U is the best of the rest, is what you're saying.
Yep, that's me.
There you go. All right, well, Mark, before we close out here tonight and start making our way to Michigan next week, I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
I appreciate it. Shout out to you of course. Always putting a phenomenal job, doing a phenomenal job broadcasting. Yeah, and everybody else in wonderful Cyber Thunder. Hopefully, these last couple of weeks of just having bare minimum people, it'll Michigan and Rockingham, it'll be a whole entire field. Fingers crossed, because as nice as it is, to get a top 10, I want more people. So hopefully, we'll get some more people coming in. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I appreciate you and Kyle for putting on Wednesday nights.
Well, there you go. We appreciate you coming out here week in, week out, putting on a show on the track. Congrats again, third place, and maybe we'll talk to you again next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we'll get him out of here. That is top 3 here tonight. Let's pull up finishing results. We talked to them. Corey Sherman, Joey Sainz, Mark Morton. There's the top 3. David Gainforth going to come home 4th place. Top 5 finish there for David Gainforth. Craig Schroeder is in 5th. Matt Shontosh going to come home 7th. Matthew Croak 8th. Matthew Croak in 7th. Larry Brunner in 8th. Connor Dudek in 9th. Joe Ogle 10th. And then a few drivers had some more rough nights here tonight. Chris Letts in 11th. Alan Ayers with that engine blowing up in 12th. And then Nathan Dufton was unable to get the car rolling. See a lot of the playoff drivers towards the bottom and some up at the top. Let's see what that did to the points unofficially. No bonus points are included in this. But just like that, one race later, Joey Sainz is going to move up from, I think he was 4th coming in. He is going to move all the way up to the top of the points board, up 3 spots. Has a 1-point lead over Matthew Croak in 2nd. Larry Brunner is going to stay in 3rd with Matthew Croak actually staying in 2nd. David Gainforth is going to jump a spot. He's going to move to 4th. Connor Dudek is going to move up into 6th. Nathan Dufton, even not coming in here tonight, he'll probably get a little bit better point move up. He'll move up a little bit further with the provisional, maybe. No, I think that will be, because it will point him in. So that will be his points even with the provisional. So he'll be 6th. So you can see Nathan there, man-wearing, unable to make it here tonight. So he's going to drop all the way to 7th. And then the steep hill there for Christian there with 2 races left. But Joey Signs back to the top of the leaderboard. Can he get it done? 2 more races left. Speaking of winding down the regular season, tomorrow night we are going to head over to the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup as they are in their final stretch. Where are we tomorrow night? Let me go look at it. Where are we? We are at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. It is the round of 5. So tomorrow we sent drivers home last week or 2 weeks ago. Now we got 5 left. So Worldwide Tech, and then they're going to head to Michigan next week as well, and then round it out at Vegas. So if you have not yet, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. It is playoff season here at the Cyber Thunder Racing League. We are winding it down. Racing is getting heated up. So again, hit that button, and we will see you all tomorrow night. Later.